Welcome back to The Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled you're here today because we're going to unpack something truly incredible. We're taking a journey that starts with one of the most common, literally unremarkable events of human life. A simple scrape on your knee or a bump on your arm. And we're following that exact biological process all the way to the absolute cutting edge of regenerative medicine. We're talking about the everyday miracle of PRP. I love explaining this because, it isn't some distant, abstract science fiction. This is happening inside your body right now, and medical science is finally figuring out how to harness it. Let's get right into it.
Okay, let's dive into this. Think back to the last time you got a minor cut or, say, scraped your knee. It's just a minor annoyance, right? We usually just slap a bandage on it and totally forget about it. But beneath the surface, your body is instantly mobilizing this highly coordinated, unbelievably complex response. We're going to break down exactly what that response is, because understanding this everyday little occurrence is literally the master key to understanding everything else in this explainer.
Section 1. The natural healing process, from bruise to repair.
So let's map out the chronological biology of healing here. Step 1. Right after you get a minor injury, an initial bruise forms. It gets inflamed, and you get what's called oedema, which is just that familiar swelling we all know. Basically, this is your body rushing emergency resources to the site. Then we move to step 2. As time passes, if you've ever actually looked closely at a healing scrape, you'll notice this kind of yellowish layer forming over the damaged area. Now, it might not look super pretty, but it is a biological masterpiece. And finally, step 3. That yellowish layer gets right to work regenerating connective tissue, ultimately repairing the damaged area so completely that, eventually, you can't even tell you were hurt in the first place.
Let's zoom in on that yellowish layer for a second, because this is where the magic really happens. This layer is basically packed with microscopic heroes. We've got white blood cells fighting off potential invaders. We've got blood clots acting as a physical plug. And absolutely crucial here, we have platelets and growth factors. When you combine all these components, they work together in this perfect synchronized harmony. Their main job? Prevent bleeding and stop infection in its tracks, all while simultaneously laying down the biochemical groundwork to rebuild the tissue. They are, quite literally, the microscopic construction crew of your body.
Section 2. What is PRP? Harnessing the body's power. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how we take that exact natural process and turn it into a medical treatment.
So, PRP. It stands for platelet-rich plasma, and the core idea here isn't to pump some foreign artificial chemical into your body. Instead, it's the brilliant concept of using your body's exact own natural healing components, specifically those platelets and growth factors we just saw in that yellowish layer, to actively rejuvenate and repair tissue. We're simply taking that everyday healing process you just learned about, isolating the most powerful workers from that biological construction crew, and delivering them exactly where the body needs rejuvenation. Honestly, the concept is just incredibly elegant.
And this dual action mechanism right here illustrates exactly why PRP is such a game changer. Medical applications of PRP trigger a two-pronged response. On one side, we have proliferative effects. That means PRP actively promotes the growth and regeneration of fresh, new, healthy tissue. But, and this is the crazy part, at the exact same time, on the other side, it has anti-inflammatory effects. So it's working on tissue repair while actively calming the area down and reducing inflammation. It literally hits the accelerator on healing while slamming the brakes on swelling and pain.
Section 3. Medical and cosmetic applications. The versatility of healing.
I'm going to fire through these pretty quickly because the sheer volume is just wild. Right now, PRP is being used effectively across all these fields. We're seeing it in anti-aging treatments to rejuvenate skin. It's used to stimulate hair growth. Dentists are using it to speed up healing in your mouth. It is huge in sports medicine for soft tissue regeneration. And, incredibly, it's even being used in highly specialized fields for endometrial and ovarian rejuvenation. I mean, that is an astonishing level of versatility, right? And the whole shebang stems from the exact same biological process that heals a scraped knee.
Section 4. PRP and embryo implantation. The ultimate regeneration. So, the crucial point is, when PRP is applied in the field of fertility, it's directly associated with increased progesterone receptor activity. Now, you might be wondering, why does that matter? Well, progesterone receptors are the main biological actors in the reproductive system. Think of them as the chemical receivers that tell the body, hey, it is time to prepare for a pregnancy. By stimulating these specific receptors, PRP is essentially turning up the volume on the body's own natural reproductive signals.
let's move to and see how this builds into a direct chain reaction. Step 1. As we just noted, PRP steps in and increases that absolutely vital progesterone receptor activity. Step 2. Because those receptors are now highly active, they successfully maintain a thick, healthy endometrial lining. They are basically building the perfect nutrient-rich environment. And finally, step 3, that thick, healthy lining is exactly what helps with a successful embryo implantation. It's this incredibly logical progression where the body's own healing and growth factors are utilized to prepare the ultimate environment for a new embryo.
Which leaves us with this final, honestly profound question to ponder. If our own plasma, the very same natural components that quietly repair a simple scrape on a random Tuesday afternoon, has the power to do all of this, could it also hold the key to new life? From a bruised knee all the way to the miracle of embryo implantation, the human body's ability to heal and regenerate is just truly boundless. Thank you so much for walking through this explainer with me. I hope you leave today just as fascinated by your own biology as I am. Keep learning, keep questioning, and I will see you on the next explainer.